Yo legends, it's your boy Franklin the Tanklin, and today we're doing something a little unhinged. We're playing as Poland, but not just any Poland. Today we're going after the only hidden achievement in all of Hearts of Iron 4, the bearer of artillery. And to do that, we're putting history in the shredder and running a country with not only one, but two secret leaders and a secret path. One that's possibly royalty, and the other, well, let's say he's just the most legendary bear in military history. Yeah, seriously. By the end of this, the Slavic Union will rise under the glorious command of none other than Wojtek. But getting there? Oh, it's going to be a little bit messy. So buckle up, grab your command tent, and let's make Poland unreasonably based. It's 1936, we are playing as Poland with historical focuses turned off, simply because we want Germany to turn into the Kaiser. So let's hope your luck is better than mine. So when we first start the game, we have looming peasant strike. So this is going to cause civil unrest and a civil war if it's not addressed, but we have enough time to not have to worry about it. So in order to get our first secret ruler and the secret path that we need to take, we are going to assemble the Regency Council. So we are getting rid of our good boy here. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. We can start with our research. Same threes that we always start off with. We only have 3 this time, whereas Germany has 4. Some nations have 2. Poland has 3. So we're starting off with electronic, mechanical engineering. Oh, I was doing so good there. All right, basic machine tools and construction. Solid base gives us a really good place to start. For civilian factories, I like to build so that I have 15 total. We can get more as we go. And then we're going to build up some mills all the way up over here in the east. Pretty much everywhere else is just going to be military factories. We're not going to have to worry about that because Germany's not going to want it. For mills, putting up 5 there, getting rid of the planes. Then we're going to put in, for artillery, we're going to put 2 there, 2 here. There we go. Then we're going to pop that up there. And we're going to get 2 trucks because, well, we know we're going to need them at some point anyway. All right, so I'll pop those there. Bam, bam. Get our troops all lined up. So for this, it doesn't overly matter, so pick who you like. I like this beardy guy and Roman Abraham. So the reason why we didn't pick Stanislav is because once we get up to enough command power, we are actually going to promote him because he has offensive doctrine. So that's kind of what we're looking for. We are going to change everybody over to our basic 9 infantry division. And then, yeah, we're just going to get this game going. Train up a couple more horses just so we can get them out, so we can get 2 full units of 24 each. All right, now we wait for our focus to be done. See you there. All right, now that we have the assembled the Regency Council done, we are going to fulfill the 5th of November Act. While we do this, we will then, I think we have our chair ruling already. We do have our chair ruling, but we are getting rid of the April Constitution, so all of these, gone. Absolute beauty right there, eh, boys? Now, we have our chair, and now we're going to have, once this is done, we are going to get a bunch of people trying to claim the throne. In order to get our first secret ruler of Poland, we need to turn them all down twice. Look at that, we got Germany in their civil war. This is fantastic. So we also completed the fulfill the 5th of November Act. And while we wait for Germany to fulfill its destiny of becoming a monarchy again, we are ignoring clampdown on Danzig. We're just going to hope to go to war before anything happens. So then once we go to war, we can just bypass both of those and we're set. So we are starting off with a 4-year plan, because in order to get rid of the looming peasant strike, we need to go 4-year plan, fill the railway gaps, and agrarian reform. And then after that, we kind of have free reign to do whatever we want in terms of focuses. But this is kind of what we need to do to get to where we need to be. So in order to get the hidden achievement, the bearer of artillery, we need a few specific things. We need to be at war with Italy. We need to be some sort of non-aligned. Be at war with Italy, then have troops in the northern provinces here. Oh, Frederick Christian claims on the throne. No, we have another in mind. So he is our first person, which would give us the Commonwealth claim. We don't want that. Even though it is a pretty decent path, because we got this, then we got Lithuania. Actually, it's not even a great path. Not the best. It's not the best one. So yeah, we need to have troops here in Italy. Be at war with Italy, have troops there, and then also have troops here in the northern part of Iran, as well as having a specific focus. We need to have artillery modernization. So we will need to go down that path at some point. And then once we have those steps done, that is when we will get the achievement. And we will get Wojtek, the best general a person could ask for. We're going to continue with mechanical computing and continue on our way. Okay, so not only do we need Germany to go into the Civil War, we also need them to win the Civil. Okay, good. Woo! They took Berlin. That was a little dicey there, you know, touch and go. Like normally they don't lose Stuttgart and almost Frankfurt. That was rough. All right, so now we have the Habsburg per candidate, which will bring us closer to Wilhelm II when they do hopefully go down their monarchist path. But nonetheless, we desire another. All right, so now that we got another research slot, dispersed industry, just so we can build more things in our states. Poland is big enough that we still want to go dispersed. If we were somebody smaller, such as like Switzerland, Belgium, Netherlands, then maybe we would go with concentrated. But we're a bigger country, we can afford to have the space to get more. To get less factories per state, but more overall. All right, and now that we have 63 command power, we are going to finally promote Stanislav Kopansky and bring him in. Look at that. Look at that guy. And now he's offensive doctrine, and then we are going to give him division recovery rate for charismatic. And then we are hoping, because he has that, we can then give him the army offense. Oh, and we're almost here, so we can get our noble bureaucrat to get our political power up. Everyone loves political power. There we go. All right, so we have Crown Prince Michael of Romania, which is a fantastic run if you want to do that. You get Kingdom of Poland and Romania, which is a nice, big country. Good fort, good defenses, good amounts of divisions. You get all of the Romanian oil and everything like that. You're set. It's actually a really fun run to do that. But that's not what we're here for. We cannot risk our relations with Romania at this point. We need to create spies. We need a spy agency. Always on top of things. Always. We're gonna improve. No, with the military junta. Hey, there we go. Improve relations there. All right, everything popped up at once. Construction done. The German Civil War has ended. Huzzah! Now we're hoping that they go monarchist, not democratic or communist. Oh, now we have the Cossack King, which is a really fun run in multiplayer. But that's not what we're here for. So goodbye to Pavel. All right, so we have our spy. Normally I would tell you to go down, form the department first, get the cryptology stuff going, but because of how we want to play this, we want diplomatic training first. Because we need to ask for a couple things from people, and we need them to like us. And agrarian reform is done in 3, 2, 1, and it's gone. There we go. So now we don't have to worry about the peasant strike anymore. So now we have a couple options. We can go down this path and build up a little bit of our industry, which would be very good. We do need to get down to artillery modernization. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 focuses. So it's at 35, 70, 35, 70, 70. Okay, that's not bad. This one here is 35, 35, 35, 70. So we can probably get through all of these. We'll do this stuff here first. Get our economy first, and then go over to that. Hey, Frederick is back. No. So we have to say no to them each twice before we can get the first secret ruler of Poland. All right, you are going to go improve relations with Germany. All right, so now we have the options of investing in the old Polish region or the new one. We're going to go with the new Polish industry just for right now. You get the same stuff at the end of the day. Doesn't matter the order. But yeah, we want to now have our army experience tick up a bit. Hey, look at that. The Habsburgs are back. No, thank you. All right, and we continue on with our day, hoping for the second best Polish ruler. Actually, I'm not sure who the second best would be. Well, in our run, we're hoping for the second best Polish ruler. The chair is pretty good, though. I'm not gonna lie. There's no negatives to it, so really, that's fantastic in and of itself. Let's get this one done. Oh, we got oh, look at that. Wilhelm II returns to the German Empire. Woo! All right, perfect. Let's go, bud. Crown Prince of Romania. No, bud. I like Romania too much. I can't do that to them. You know, I can't just take them over and make them Poland. Not right now, anyway. All right, so 1936, how we doing? We are 18,000 guns in the hole. Solid. So we have invest in the Polish region, and the Krakow, or the industry. So you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna go. We'll hit them to prepare for the next war. Just get this started while we have a little bit of a boost here. So now we got 8. That'll be done fast enough. The Cossack King. No, thank you, sir. Let's go with the improved machine tools, just so that we can get that extra little bit of a production efficiency, so we can build things faster. Dispersed industry next. And now that we have these things up to 1937 and we're kind of caught up, we can then focus on our guns or artillery. We're going to push a little bit more for better support equipment here. And partial mobilization to give us more factories that we can use towards building things. Let's build up some political power, and we're just going to wait for the next little bit here, because I think we already passed Pavel. Our last ruler should be popping up here pretty shortly. There we go. Anastasia Romanov arrives in Poland. Warsaw Castle. Painted eagles, yes. I remember. I am the one true king of Poland. The infamous claimant to the name of Anastasia Romanov has arrived in Warsaw Castle today, along with her publicist, to claim that the Romanov family still lays claim to the throne of Poland, and as the last Romanov, she is logically the king. Anastasia's claim rests not only on the strength of a Romanov claim to Poland, but also to the legitimacy of her lineage, though many former Russian nobles attest that she is indeed the real Anastasia. Many see her as an eccentric with an excess of media coverage. Although her claims may be in doubt, she is the last on the list of candidates, and to turn her away now would leave Poland right back where she started, an empty throne gathering dust. So we could go back to Frederick, but no. We are the last Romanov. There we go, we fulfilled the act, and now we are the Congressional Kingdom of Poland with Anastasia Romanov, totally legit. Our first secret ruler with 20% stability. We now can do seek an alliance with the Kaiser. We can go invite exiled nobility, which will give us stability and support for the unaligned, and change the negative to the last Romanov. Invite the exiled nobility first. All right, so we might as well, while we're waiting, just get that nice little non-aggression pact with Germany, because we don't want to deal with that right now. Oh. And, well, you guys know that I'm a sucker for superior firepower, so we subscribe to the superior firepower doctrine. I know, subtle, right? I thought that was pretty subtle. We've invited the exiled nobility, which means we can then go to demand Lithuania. Let's demand Lithuania before we ask Germany to be in a faction. So for this, we're gonna go prep our troops up here, just in case they say no. Honestly, we want them to say no. It may cost us a little bit in manpower, which will suck, honestly. If we can get them to say no, and then we get to take them over by force, and then we can turn them into a puppet, and it's so much better. We can form the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth a lot faster. To get to our next steps, we need more men in the field. All right, so demand Lithuania. We need to see how we'll go pan-Slavic revanchism, get our little bonuses. And come on, say no. Damn it, they accept. I know. What are you talking about? Why are you so worried that they accepted? Not that they accepted, you know, it's just I really wanted them to say no, because now I got to deal with a bunch of things. So now we got to go to our occupied territories. Military governor, we're changing our units to the horses, and to local police force, because we need to get this up a lot in order to get to the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Actually, what we could do, we could release the nation as a puppet, but first what we're going to do here is we are going to steal this division template. This is going to be our division template. 9-2 to start, moving up to 9-4 later. Now that we have this division, I think we can release them. We're going to release the nation as a puppet. And we have Polish-Lithuania. Do we still have this? Yes, we do. We still got it. Ah, hell yeah. And see, now we can restore the Commonwealth just like that. So much easier. Okay, so once we're done with this, we'll seek the alliance with the Kaiser. We have our infantry, so we might as well... No, we're not going to get that just yet. We'll grab the infantry in a second here, but we want to go with this guy right here. Get our consumer goods up. Well, actually, bring our consumer goods down, sorry. All right, so we're going to seek the alliance with the Kaiser to give us a little bit more legitimacy in our quests for our asks of the other nations, right? So we're going to ask for that really nicely. We're like, come on, Germany, like us. Be nice to us. We're your friends. So now we have that. We are going to get the staunch aristocrat, get the consumer goods up. Oh, and yeah, don't forget, now you can build your department, because you're going to have to use that against the Soviets here. And then eventually turn on the Germans, but that's a story for another day, and we don't need them to worry about that right now. So how are we doing? We got 1,000. We have 1,000, so let's see what happens when we change everybody over. We need another 9,000 infantry equipment and 1,000. Okay, that's not too bad. Grab the field commander, grab him, and now we can just give that really to anybody. Oh, we now have this. Off to Moscow. Okay, so no. Ooh, Congressional Kingdom of Poland joins the Middle Europa. Okay, so they made their own faction, which kind of sucks. Because now we are not the leader of the faction. Ooh, that's rough. So we're not the leader of the faction, so we're going to be in a bit of trouble here. Perfect, so we can do that. Now we can restore the Commonwealth. Place this one against Czechoslovakia. Push it here. Take this one here. And then have these guys right up against Romania. While we are 20,000 guns in the hole. Oh, and we become the spy master. We'll do that in a second. We don't need to worry about that right now. Soviet Union does a civil war. Perfect, look at that. We got the civil war. The Soviet Union, which hopefully should leave them a little bit weaker here in the end. Or at least force them to rebuild a bit, which should buy us a little bit of time. All right, now we can get our infantry expert. The Congressional Commonwealth of Poland has been born. There we go. And now we got that. And now we can continue down this part of the factory, this part of the focus tree, which is nice. All right, so we are going to quickly see if we can demand Slovakia from the Czechs. Czechoslovaks. We'll see if we can get this. So we're at 90. We might get lucky. We're just gonna pop that up there just to help prop that up a bit. Get engineer school to help us work towards getting an actual artillery guy. Spies. Unaliving pills, please and thank you. Oh, research. Got guns. Now we can let's get the radio so we can have good logistics. So yeah, this is gonna be rough. So this will take us 319 days, and ignore the voice crack. We have 360 days. Oh, so we'll finish this in a year. Not bad, as long as we don't do anything crazy, you know. Come on. Big money, big money, big money. French communists take power. Okay, so we're gonna have the communists on this side, communists on the right. Communists on the right, communists on the left. Come on, Slovakia. Come on, big money, big money, big money. Woo, we got it. So, I honestly, I can't believe that worked either. Like this one. Bring it down to Yugoslavia. This one, I've seen this request work once. Like, once, and that was it. We're gonna prep up against Latvia and Estonia here, because we want to take those two territories as well. But for right now, we're just gonna get them set up there. Honestly, we could probably just leave the Romanian border alone. But, and just in case, you never know, they still might be upset about what we did. Okay, so national focus is done. We are gonna go to the government of Livonia. Basically, we're gonna try and get all this stuff up here. Fun fact, it helps if you click things properly. Makes it a lot easier to do your job. All right, I don't think we need to get anybody else to really like us yet. So we can start working on this. Oh, geez. You'll have to wait to see who wins that civil war, I guess. Yeah, let's get a smoke and fire so we can get suppressive barrage up. Oh yeah, we can figure out who we want to hire next. We can get captain of industry. We have our war industrialist to make things a little bit faster for us. You know what? Yeah, we'll go with the war industrialist. Ooh, or we can push for another spy. But if we push for a spy, we can just do it as the spy master. So yeah, that'll be our play. That'll be our play. So we're going to go with our war industrialist for the next one. We have our divisions here. Oh, we have planes. I forgot about that. Bring them to you. And then we are not seeking German alignment. That is awful and terrible. So that's a terrible play. And then we are going to attack Latvia, as they are not guaranteed by anybody. Thank God. Push that, and then we can probably push this one as well, just to be safe, so that they don't get guaranteed. And since we didn't call our allies into the war, these are going to be completely ours. And now that we're at war, we can do this. Bypass. And bypass. Which means we should be able to lift the embargoed economy here in the next couple of runs. Which will be very exciting. So now we can demand Yugoslavian subjugation. How are we doing over here with Yugoslavia? They like us 100. Yeah, so we don't have Germany attacking them for us, but we have them backing us, which is nice. So yeah, we can probably rush the 1939 stuff here. Oh yeah, now that we are doing this and going through Estonia as well, we might as well just push these guys directly up to where we need them to be at the end of the game, end of the fight. So push and push. There we go. There we go. Now they should just be able to keep going and doing their jibs, as it were. We're gonna extend that a little. I got myself encircled. Don't do that. I don't recommend that. And okay, so now we have Latvia, which is nice. So we can just take all that, get all their ships. Woo! Ah, curses! Yugoslavia said no. I mean, Poland definitely has claims on Yugoslavia for sure, 100%. So now we have, if we go to war, we'd be going to war with. I mean, in theory, we could just get the German Empire into war with Communist France, get that over and done with. We can get claims on Romania and Yugoslavia, which would then push us through to where we could be against Italy a little bit faster. All very tempting. But what we will do is we'll grab our claim against Russia first before we decide on doing anything. Because I think as soon as we take the capital, it's over for Estonia. There it is. There it is. Now Estonia's all mine. All right, and now we have a very, very tall Polish Congressional Commonwealth. We could take Romania and Yugoslavia. That would be huge, and then we can basically just lave the French commune over here to Germany, because I mean that would be great. But then we would have all this section here. Oh, that's a tempting fight, but we desperately need guns. That's 160 days. That's 158 days. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit before we can actually go to a war with the gang over there. You know, while we wait for the Soviets to figure out their kind of thing, we gotta. It kind of sucks, but we just gotta wait for the Soviets to be done. But it looks like it doesn't look like they're gonna win. They are in a very rough position. We'll also start up against Moscow just to be safe. You know, just to buy us a little bit of time. Claims against Russia, which get rid of the last Romanov bad qualities. Now we get the last Romanov with political power gain up 10%, stability up 20, and war support up another 10. So that right there, that's an absolute beauty. All right, so we're going to switch over to export focused. Free trade is great if you're doing multiplayer and you have people willing to trade back and forth with you, but we're just going to go with export focused for right now, which should boost up our construction times there. All right, so now we can do this over here, but while we wait for whatever it is we are doing, we're going to go down the new military academy and get our get Wojtek. There we go. I really want to know how things are going over here in the Soviets. I'm just curious more than anything else at this point. I'm going to put you both in there just so we can see what's going on. We'll get our army department up. All right, we got yet another spy. All right, new military academy, standardization of equipment. Oh boy, I forgot we need to update this, so it's not just 9 1s, it's 9 2s. And our engineering and cavalry recon. There we go. So we're making this a little bit chunkier to a nice 24 width, which means we are now down guns and artillery again. Shocking, said absolutely no one. Let's see. So now we need steel, which we're going to grab from Sweden, and tungsten, which we will also grab from Sweden. Sweden usually stays out of things, so we should be okay. Germany's keeping them honest. I like it. Okay, so guns we're going to be good at here. Standardization of equipment, which means next we go army modernization. Oh, and research, because we're smart. Don't forget your research. Oh, and we got more research, so we'll just hit up these two, I guess. Since we're already here, and it's 1939, we might as well just research both of those. All right, what are you trying to tell me here? Oh, nope, wrong one. We can justify our war. Ooh, we can... Because this one we have a war goal against. They have 73 to 131, but I don't imagine they're great divisions. These are 25 to 79. Oh, I could probably... Oh, man, we could totally take the Soviets right now. We could take both of them, really. We can declare on one... take, and as we're doing that, we can justify on the other. Ooh, that wouldn't be a terrible idea. Might not be the best idea. Don't think it's the worst one. And there we go, artillery modernization, the last focus that we need to get our boy Wojtek. And we're gonna put all of our spies over here for right now. We're gonna start building some anti-air. Not gonna be anything crazy. It'll be like, yeah, it'll be 2 factories to start. And there we go. Bob is your uncle. All right, we're gonna upgrade the anti-air. We can build more. Or now we can focus on planning east, which gives us a good set of bonuses, so we might as well just deal with that right now. We're gonna start planning east. Like I said, it might be a good time to be sneaky and just deal with these guys before it gets too bad. We can call in Germany if we need, which we might, honestly. For right now, we're just gonna see what we can do and drop him right there. All right, so we're gonna get everybody set up and going, push that there. So now we have everybody here. You know what we might as well just do? We're just gonna go for it, you know? Just gonna have fun. We're gonna start justifying, and we're gonna take our recourse. Oh, that's 15 days. Okay, I don't need a lot. This one I'm just gonna declare on. And we're gonna go. We're gonna see if we can do this without Germany's help first. Why? Because we don't want them anywhere near any of this, right? So we just kind of want them to be on the front lines. We don't want them to take any of our stuff. Perfect. So we do get a couple of states there, which is nice. So nope, that's mine. I am going to take that. And we're going to try and take that as well, and then see if we can take any of the Navy. Nope, we can't. All right, so we got a little bit there. And now we're going to line these guys back up on this border to see, oh man, this is a big border. We might have to call Germany in for this one, but we should have enough divisions to kind of deal with it. Oh, planning east, which is nice. Start seeing if we can extract literally anything from the ground that we have. Getting everybody back across the border, getting everybody set up again. And then we're going to try and do sneaky attacks against the Soviets. Declared war on the federal state of Austria. What the hell, man? Sheesh. Germany's at war again. Some people, don't they know I have better things to do than attack Austria? Industrial concerns. And all right, so since everybody is kind of in position, let's get all of our boats, and then we're gonna have them as convoy rating here and there. Give them to this guy. I think everybody is kind of in place, or as in place as we're going to be able to get. Justify, retake, concord states. 70 days. I can do 70 days. That'll give me some time, actually, you know? Because we need, how many days? We need 28 days to be fully stocked up again. And while that's going, we can prepare a collaboration government. It won't be done, it probably won't be done soon enough to get the to help that much, but any and every little bit helps, because we need the Soviets. We don't need the Soviets, we just need their land, right? A huge thing for getting the next secret ruler is we're gonna need Moscow. Why didn't you take everything? Why didn't you take everything? Oh, that's so awful. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's brutal. Occupied territories. Yeah, we can make some puppets if we really needed to. Do we still have our war goal against the Yugoslavia? Yes, we do. Yugoslavia is now guaranteed by the British as well, though, so I might not be able to get that. I might have waited a little bit too long on that one. Not the end of the world, but, you know. Attack the Soviet Union. We'll call our allies if we need to. We'll call Germany in if we need them, but for right now, we're just gonna push and hope for the best. See how well we got. See if we got this. We got this. No doubt in my mind we have this. Ooh, the only thing that might be a little bit difficult is we're gonna need more people. And it's gonna probably get a little tricky around here. That's gonna be a bit much. Let's see, non-core manpower is extra 5%, but this gives me division attack and defense on core territory. And soon, all of this will be core territory, right? So it's... All right, off to a good start. We've taken Leningrad, and now, yeah, see, this is nice. We haven't called Germany into the war, but they are, like, bolstering the front lines, which is beautiful. So it's like we can just leave sections of the front line free. Oh, we've taken Moscow. Oh, that's a beauty right there. How are the casualties? 101,000 to 344. Okay, but they also only have 31 divisions. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, this is great news. No wonder we're able to just push so easily. This is great. Didn't realize that we would crush the Soviets this fast. You know, I didn't really think that would be possible. I'm here for it though. Oh, why? What could you possibly gain from that, Stalin? Oh, buddy. And then Logistics Wizard, my personal favorite. Supplies are never late, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when I mean them to. The French Commune has joined the Soviet Union. Oh, they've joined the European concubine. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Papa Joe, why'd you gotta do this to me, man? Not cool. Not very cash money of you. There it is. Ooh. All right, so now we got to deal with, oh, this a little bit of stuff up here. Oh, we got to deal with this crap over here. Still guaranteed by the Allies. The question is, do we risk it, or do we find another way? Because we're gonna have to, let's see how if we can go do this against Italy, I guess. Let's add some support anti-air. There we go. Perfect. Spies, we're gonna drop them in Italy. And then Italy will most likely join the East Asian front because they're the only fascist nation left, I believe. Oh, perfect. Those are all closed, which is nice. Germany declared on Luxembourg. Luxembourg joined the concubine. Combine. Luxembourg joined the Oh, lordy. Oh, so maybe we might get lucky and they will join the Combine instead. Which would be pretty sweet. They did. Blockades oil shipments, that's fine. That doesn't really concern me at all. We've been embargoed by the United States. Shocking, said absolutely no one. My boats don't need to be doing anything anymore because they're totally cool where they are. Actually, let's take this massive death stack of a navy and move them over here. The Belgian Congo is a major. What? On the list of things I did not expect to make sense. That's definitely up there. All right, how we doing? 80,000 guns in the hole. Oh boy. If we were to delete this, we'd get 22,000 guns back, so we'd still be short on guns. Oh, that reminds me. Did I give anybody anything here? Regrouping. Yes, there we go. That's the one. All right, let's just deal with Italy, I guess. Oh, they're an Italian puppet. Hell yeah. Okay, this might be a little bit more interesting now. But I like it. So we can declare war on them or on Italy themselves. The independence of Italy is guaranteed by Hungary. I guess we're going up against, what? All right, so I guess I'm going to march through Hungary first. Can they really back up this stance? Get bent. On Iraq. So Iran? Are we still declaring on Iran right now? Yes, we are. So we have a little bit of time. Not a lot. We do still have a little bit of time. So we're going to go to war economy. And then we're going to declare on Italian Yugoslavia, which will give me the enemy of Hungary. European concubine. Combine. It's Combine. Are we able to do anything here? Or no. What's going on? Oh, we need to call Germany in for this one. Okay, fine. We'll call Germany in for this one. Gosh. Dang it. Look, I don't need you to push any farther. You need to deal with your own stuff, man. We're gonna be just fine over here. We're gonna create a non-aggression pact with them. Sorry, and then we're gonna hope that Iran joins the Combine. Not. I was like, wait a second. Wait a gosh darn second there, eh, bud? Who's trying to declare on poor old Polish Commonwealth? Like, who's trying to the Congressional Commonwealth? Who's trying to be mean to those guys? They're just little babies, you know. They haven't done nothing wrong to nobody. They're innocent little guys. We haven't done nothing wrong. Hungary's capped. Good news, everyone. Germany, why would you declare on South Africa? That makes no sense. Buddy, what the... Germany, man, what the heck? Not cool, man. A guy, not cool. Oh, Iran's already... No! Okay, that's fine then. Because then I just need to have troops in Iran. Okay, so we're good. We're good. So we don't actually need to declare on them. Oh, sweet. Look at that. Sarnamo, Bulgaria is finally involved. Greece? Who's Greece? Greece is part of the Allies. Okay, this is going to be a weird one. Served by requirement. Yeah, we need the people. Honestly, it looks like at the moment we're going to have to go the non-core manpower, because that'll be very helpful for us. No, there's a dockyard there. I was gonna say, rate my encirclement, but wait, is the dockyard here? Or, yeah, that's an encirclement right there. Nice. Oh, take that, Italy. There we go. Wojtek never drops a crate. He becomes a corp commander. Private Wojtek has proven himself a uniquely valuable member of our supply lines. Even during the heat of combat, small arms, fire brushing the hair on his head, arms and legs, he did not drop a single crate of munitions. This brave soldier ensured our artillery could keep firing, and was thereby instrumental in defeating the enemy. As a result of this, it has been decided that Wojtek should be promoted. May we all take inspiration from his bravery. Godspeed, Wojtek. Where is he? There he is! General Wojtek. Bearer of artillery tech. Let's go. Gonna put him in there anyway. Yes. Benito Mussolini has been deposed. We have Wojtek. Just absolute legend coming in here. Kingdom of Italy declared on Italy. Who is the Italian's pup? Is it who? We have an Italian puppet. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so now we don't need you guys over here. We can bring you guys to the front on this side, helping fight up the French and Belgians. Oh, come on. Now we're at war with Japan now. Dang it. We were so close to. But that's fine. Again, we are not at war with the Allies, so this is all gravy for us. There we go. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. The fate of Anastasia Romanov. Following the capture of Moscow by the Congressional Commonwealth and their allies, our cooperatives have found notes from the NKVD archives revealing the gruesome fate of the Romanov family. The report concludes that the entire imperial family, including Anastasia, was executed in July 1918 by the Bolsheviks. If we don't act quickly, the world will soon know our queen is not who she pretends to be. So we could do, you know, the thing where we keep her in power and we bury the evidence. Or we do the only thing that is possible and the only thing that we can do to save Poland's reputation. Someone else should bear the crown of Poland. Who else? Who else but Wojtek? He who bears the throne. The best in the entire game is a bear wearing a crown and a cape. Just chef's kiss. Absolute legend he is. Alright, so that's pretty much all you need to get both secret rulers, the secret path, and the only hidden achievement in Hearts of Iron 4. That's pretty much all you need to do. And we're still the Congressional Commonwealth, so in order for us to finish this the way we want, we need to beat up the French Commonwealth, beat the French Commune, sorry, turn around, beat up Japan, leave the faction with Germany, and then demand Pomerania and proclaim Slavic unity. So let's give it a shot. Just a big thing, never join in any of Germany's wars. Call them into yours, but don't go into theirs, you know? All right, there we go. Okay, so we got all of that. We have the most amount of war score here because we took out the entire Soviet Union on our own, mind you. So we're gonna do that. See you on the other end. All right, so we got quite a lot in this peace deal. So we got almost all of France, Belgium, this little island here. Well, we have Italy because that's all of ours to begin with. We took Hungary, and now we have actual control of all of this. And now we're moving to Japan. We also took a bit of the French Navy, so that should help us a little bit in our quest. Oh, do we even have stuff to learn how to do naval invasions? We do not. We do not. So let's do that real quick, shall we? Let's see, who could we, in theory, ask for help here? Okay, so we have the German Empire down here, but I don't think our ships, sorry, are long enough to make it. Yeah, they may be able to land there on the best of days. Oh, Germany. I am not getting involved fighting the Allies. That is, that's on you, bud. That is 100% on you. That sounds like not my problem, so best of luck to you. All right, we'll get one person to go here to them. Then the other ones, we're going to go hang out here in Japan. Why? Because it never hurts to have a little bit of extra insurance to see if we can get these wars done quicker. Time to build some top tier submarines. Let's get these boats going. Where's my guy? Where's my guy? Here he is. We're gonna get him to bring all of the peeps. We're going to have them go right over here. Let's go there for right now. Wait, Bhutan is involved in this? Oh, you guys are screwed. Bhutan's involved. The Allies are done. Like, as simple as that, man. The Allies are cooked. Just absolutely cooked. If Bhutan's involved, ain't nothing you can do to stop them now. These guys are good to go whenever. We just need to get naval superiority, and that's already happening, I guess. We're going, folks. Definitely prepared for that. Not at all, not even in the slightest. I just need all my people to make it. Come on. Come on, boys. Take Nagasaki, and then we can push. Let's go. Wojtek. Don't worry, my friend. They're coming along for the ride, too. We're gonna get you here first. Maybe I'm the genius all along. Alright, so then both of you guys are going to start doing this crazy thing called pushing to the north. It's going to be great. Chile declares war on Japan. There you go. Good job, Chile. You're definitely in on this. Totally in on this. There we go. Alright, so we don't have a lot, but we should have enough to give Italy. Do we have enough to give Italy? Alright, so we have Polish Japan and American Japan, but now we have more important things to do. So we're going to bring everybody over back into Poland, Congressional Commonwealth. Because we're not at war with them anymore, we are going to leave the faction, and we are 2 focuses away from getting to our end goal. Well, we need to hope our guys can get here fairly quickly because Germany just canceled that non-aggression pact with us. So we need to be prepared, I guess, what they're trying to tell me. I mean, at this point, I'd like to see Germany try and stop me, but I don't think Germany has it in them to stop the behemoth that is Congressional Commonwealth. So yeah, we're gonna do our best to be nice to them. I mean, yeah, they're gonna be really mad at us because we are a faction traitor. Yeah, they're definitely just gonna be pissed off at us. But they're in a losing battle right now, right? So maybe we might be able to get what we need. All right, so Germany refuses to secede their territory. So we will have to deal with that. But we are going to start with proclaiming Slavic unity. We have a couple days to deal with that. We have no allies. It is just us. So let's mess up Germany, shall we? All right, that's on me. I didn't realize the Czech Republic was here. Easy fix, easy fix. I mean, we did try to warn them that we were going to backstab them, right? We did say that off the beginning. Very quietly, mind you, like they weren't supposed to know, but did it anyway. Because I think really they knew the entire time that this was going to happen. They just didn't want to admit it. They were no match for His Royal Fluffiness, Wojtek. The fall of Berlin, the beginning of the end. German Empire capped. Who is the... Bulgaria, no way. Okay. Alright, let's I guess let's do this. It's Bulgaria, come on now. Famous last words. It's just Bulgaria. Actually, that's not famous last words. It's just Bulgaria. Let's go get this done, boys. Yeah, this was never meant to be a world conquest. It was a Slavic unity goal with Wojtek as the one who bears the throne. God, I love that. Love that so much. There it is. Oof. Got him. Is it crucial that I get Bhutan? Absolutely it is. It's critical to the future of the Slavic Union. And there it is. The Slavic Union. Okay, so we went from 3.64 million people. There we go, 16.43 million people. There you go, the true leader of the Slavic Union, Wojtek. All right, great job, guys. Follow those steps, and nice and easy, 1943. And then if you really, really wanted to, you could try to find a way to deal with the United States and Britain. Britain would be easy enough, naval invade. Getting over to the States might be a little bit more challenging. We have this foothold here, but that's pretty much about it. See you in the next one, folks. And there it is, legends. Poland has crowned its true king. All hail Wojtek, the ruler of the Slavic Union. And we managed to get that secret achievement too. So we fought the Soviets during their civil war. We dodged Germany's mess with the Allies. And then we went toe-to-toe with Italy, France, Japan, and our closest ally, Germany. And we came out on top. We exposed Anastasia as the fraud that she was. We crowned the true king of Poland. All hail Wojtek. So history's been fixed. If that wasn't chaos done right, I don't know what was. If you had fun watching this madness unfold, smash that like button, drop a comment with your favorite part of this run or your favorite Wojtek fact, and subscribe for more alternate history, chaos, and gaming randomness every week. And trust me, we're just getting started. So this is your boy Franklin the Tanklin, rolling out.